2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Boston Celtics in Boston. Taking a look at the Celtics, a crucial road win for them in Game 5. Now on their home floor, and this home crowd ready to will them to another victory. And guys, they've stolen home court advantage, put themselves in the driver's seat. Now one win away from advancing to the NBA Finals. Kenny, how'd they make it happen?
Well, you got to approach this game like it's Game 7 because this could be the closeout game. You have to have that mentality. I always heard if you leave nothing in the tank and you lose, then you don't have anything left for another game. So you just got to play as hard as you can and execute like you have been.
Because this is their best shot. A chance to close it out in front of their home fans. But the question is, can they get it done?
And now time for tip-off. We send it to Kevin Harlan with the call.
The Celtics strutting through the tunnel earlier on. The Boston faithful waiting to cheer them on as they get set to take the floor. And the game arrivals sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The blue line making its way out of the station. Our setting tonight, Boston, Massachusetts. We are winding down these Eastern Conference Finals. We can see the end of the tunnel from here. Game 6. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Kevin Harlan here along with Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, David Aldridge on our sideline. It's our pleasure to welcome in the sports guy, Bill Simmons, to our broadcast for a second straight year. It's an honor to have you here courtside.
I'm just excited that I got brought back. I felt like I was on Brooke Lopez on the one-year contract last year, and then now you've invited me back.
But
it's another one-year contract.
You've reinvented yourself, though.
Yeah.
You can hit outside comments.
I tried to expand my range, but so we'll see. We'll take it year by year.
We can't wait to hear it. In watching Jaylen Brown, sometimes, Billy looks like a future star. Other times, he struggles. Now, he's only a couple years into this league, and I get that, but what do you think he needs to do to gain more consistency with this game?
I'm actually a huge Jaylen Brown fan. The last 4 months of the season, he became a really good two-way player. And I think the model for him potentially is Paul George because he had a lot of the same checkpoints that Paul George did. Paul George is somebody that the first couple of years of his career didn't go to the line very much, which I always like to look at to see, especially with a forward, if they're going to actually become a real scorer, you want those free throw attempts to be kind of in the 7, 8, 9 range. Jaylen Brown doesn't get to the line. But Paul George didn't either, and I think he's such a good athlete. He's a really smart basketball player, and I think he plays hard. I think that was a weird situation that he was in last year, and he was one of the only ones that got better as the year went on.
He plays hard. You saw something in his eye. I don't think you like coming off the bench.
He didn't. I think he's really good.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, the maturity and poise of a young Jason Tatum has often been talked about. Maybe that's because his parents prepared him for the NBA from an early age in St. Louis. They had pretend press conferences using a hairbrush as the microphone. As you can say, he's been groomed for this, and it's paying off. Guys?
Yeah, they dotted every I and crossed every T. David, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's the monster in at the 5. And for Boston, Brown is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Horford is out there with baddest 1. And it's Smart in at the point. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Here's Young. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
And here's Tatum for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
And Bill, of the championships you've watched the Celtics win, do you have a favorite?
I do, actually. 1984, came back against the Lakers in the Kevin McHale clothesline game. Brought them back to the Garden for Game 5. It was so hot Kareem had to wear the oxygen mask. And then finished them off in Game 7.
Rambis was the recipient of that clothesline.
He was.
Wasn't
And he deserved it. It's not like he didn't deserve it. But the Celtics were just tougher that year. I try to forget that the next year they came back and beat the Celtics.
I like this for Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
Smart passes to Battister. Tatum gets to Smart. Brown outside. 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Horford. A three-pointer is right on target.
The defender was pretty much helpless right there. This man had a clear height advantage, and he got the exact kind of shot he wanted.
Young with the ball. Out guarded by Smart. And Young, here we go. Pass to the monster. Now Hunter. Inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Smart passes to Horford. Smart against Young. The 3 from Tatum. Collins grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Young for 3. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Battis one, defended by Young.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Pass to Collins. Hawks passing it around. Lets a floater go, and it's Murray laying it in. Murray's got his second basket.
There's the floater game. Murray incredibly smooth in everything he does.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Brown. Shot on the wing, and another basket for Boston. Bill, you're a basketball historian. We know that. Do fans romanticize too much about the past?
I would say the other way. I think they don't appreciate it enough, especially like the millennials and Gen Z. You know you're out there, you're playing this game right now. They tend to think the league started when Kobe showed up and that the 90s and the 80s didn't happen. I sense a real resentment from the younger fans with the LeBron versus MJ thing because LeBron's their guy. They get to watch LeBron. They don't want to hear that MJ was better than him, so they make the case for LeBron and the way things are now.
But what about like the Oscar Robertsons, the Elgin Baylors, and we talked about.
Oh yeah.
My goodness, you talk about some of these players. Unbelievable.
Yeah, the
fantastic
60s,
numbers.
70s, 80s.
Oh.
I think part of what hurts is people can go on YouTube and when you watch some of the older stuff, nobody's playing that.
Young against Smart. Now the pass to Battister. Fades back. A rebound by Young.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Kept alive.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. 6 points for Jaylen Brown.
And you got to respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
Here's Murray. Right side, Collins. Murray left side. Dishes it to Collins. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
On the interior, Collins shows good footwork, knows how to use his body, and knows how to adjust.
Smart dishes to Brown. Passes it to Tatum. Brown against Collins. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. And a dunk by Horford. And Murray's got the ball here for the Hawks. Pass to the monster. Outside Collins. Hunter, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark. Boston trailing. And Jason Tatum. His rookie year regular season was good. Then the numbers went up a lot in the playoff. And then second year, just for whatever reason, his compass was off track.
The thing with him is the free throw attempts. Like if you look at Carmelo and Kevin Durant and some of the better scoring forwards over the years, those first couple years they were getting to the line. And with him, he went to the line 3.1 times last year, which is crazy. That's not even one free throw attempt a quarter. Yeah. So he should be in the 8-9 range. He's unstoppable when he goes to the basket. He's got long arms. He can finish with either hand. And for him to settle for 20-footers, which we know is the worst shot in basketball, it's really frustrating. I hope you're listening to this.
He is. He's playing it, actually.
He's playing me right now.
Yes,
Jason, if you're playing yourself right now, go to the basket.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Boston making some changes. Alinari comes in for baddest one, and it's White in for Smart. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Murray against Tatum. Murray kicks to Hunter. And Young with the basket on the assist by Hunter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Right the pass to Gallinari. And he gets the bucket. Gallinari's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. And from everything we're hearing, Bill, the draft's one and done aspect may be coming to an end.
For me, the G League is the key to all this. I would like to see the guys come right out of high school and go to the G League and have an actual infrastructure that's attached to the league.
And the G League is having an effect on the NBA. There are a lot of former guys from that league playing in the big league.
And the other thing is, like, sports rights are becoming more and more valuable with the streaming services. Just the fact that you can watch a game anywhere you are. You can watch it on your phone. You can watch it if you're in China. You can watch it if you're in Hawaii. And I think the G League should do a bigger thing. So if they can figure out a way to kind of steal college basketball's corner and some of this stuff while also preparing these guys. The one and done that makes no sense to me. I don't understand what anyone gains from going to college for 5 months and then pretend they're a college student.
Young against White. Outside Tatum. White up top, defended by Young. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. You look at the monster, third in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Just 2 to shoot. And it's White missing. The Hawks trailing. Now here's Murray. 8 points for him. Down low, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
That's a good read by Murray. Not having to think about it, he just reacts.
Pass to Horford. Alinari left side. Back to Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. No good from outside. And has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. The pass to Young. He dishes it to Capella. Back to Young. Here's the lob to the hoop. And he converts the layup. And that's now 6 points for the Monster.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Passes it to Tatum. They'll name a couple past superstars that didn't always get enough credit for being as dominant as they were.
Moses Malone would be my #1 pick. Probably the best player in the league for 5 years. Dominant. 83, they won the title in Philly. Really gave Kareem a lot of problems. And was just awesome and has now just been swept under the rug. Nobody even really remembers. So I would go with him first.
Ever.
Never. Well, it was part of the problem. Tape delaying games back then. Didn't have league pass. Didn't have a lot of that stuff. I think he was really underrated. And you kind of never know who's going to endure and who's not going to endure from this level.
First one falls for.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Robert Williams is checked in for Horford. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Jason Tatum. And then for Atlanta, Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Celtics trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Williams against White. Brown feeling out a bit. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Hunter. There's 1:47 left here in the opening quarter. Williams can't get it to go.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Defenses has to be careful. You know Gallinari is going to force fouls, but you have to try to prevent the N1.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Knox, he's checked in for Atlanta.
This is where you want to see Gallinari, if you're the coach, a knockdown shooter at the free throw line.
Feeds to Capella. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Capella's got his second bucket. Bill, you look at the awards given out by the league. Most have been around for a while. But is there any award that you'd like to add? Something that's not being touched on in terms of high performance and success?
I think that there should be a playoff MVP. I made this case in my book.
That's a great idea.
There's always like a best guy in every postseason, and I would like to see who that would be. And it's pretty easy to go backwards and figure out who it was. I did that. Just go backwards and have all the backstory of who it should have been, but then going forward, now here are the ones we're adding. I would like to see that. I would also like to see a best bench celebration award, because certain teams just have these guys. They're good at pointing. They're good at fist pumping. First guy during the timeout running over.
Chest bumps.
They have handshakes.
All of it, yeah.
They're waiting at the scorer's table before the game to do the special handshake with each guy. I feel like that guy deserves some shine. Last year, DeAndre Jordan, I think, was one of the first guys I remember who was great at this before he started playing. Late 2000s Clips. I was like, man, this guy's really, he's not playing, but he's really figuring out how to affect the game.
Good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Williams against White. Now here's Williams. He's tightly guarded. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Second chance effort. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 7. You've got White. Williams is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Brogdon in at shooting guard. That's the Boston 5.
Clearly a foul.
Bill defenders are doing a better job of challenging the shooter from the side so they don't foul and don't step into that landing space when he comes down from shooting.
Yeah, I don't like the landing space. And all that stuff. Like,
well, what would you call
load management? We have all these phrases now. It's like, how did these phrases come in my life?
Load management is interesting.
Load management's the worst. Where did that start?
I don't know.
Can we just play basketball?
Just like work, yeah. Just you figure, just rest.
What's the thing they call when the guy travels, but they say it's not? It's like he's gathering the ball. That's another one.
Gathering
I never said gathering the ball in my life until 2 years ago. Enough with the weird phrases.
Yeah, no good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Outside Williams with the teardrop. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to the monster. Williams looking over the floor.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Celtics trail by 8. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. The shot. And it's Brown missing. Here's Atlanta. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Here's Knox. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Knox has got 5.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's White. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Capella, high post. Gallinari on him, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Baddest ones checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Collins is checked in. Here's Williams. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Outside Williams. Here's baddest one. Capella covering to the middle. Here's baddest one. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
With it, now guarded by Gallinari. Capella against White. To the inside. Here's baddest one. Count that one. He's got 6.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Williams against White. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
The Celtics making a change here. Smart's checked in. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Brogdon kicks to Gallinari. Back to Brogdon. Gallinari outside. Smart on the wing. Over Williams. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Smart.
And for people who would like to see Smart take fewer threes, that mid-range day is a welcome sight.
Bogdanovich against Brogdon. He gets that one. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Williams against Smart. Got a piece of it. Williams with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on baddest one. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks leading by 9. Capella kicks to Williams. Williams double team. Williams with the steal.
Turnover there, but for the most part, they've taken care of the basketball. That was one of the few mistakes they've really made.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. That free throw good from Gallinari. Atlanta making a switch here. Young's checked in. Gallinari hits them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Young dishes to Collins. Back to Young. Lets it go. And Atlanta again with the bucket. Celtics trail by 9. And here's Smart. Pass to Williams. Now here's Brogdon. Wants to get it to Smart and does over Young. That misses off the back.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
No good on the triple. Austin's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Brogdon the pass to Smart. Boston, no good that time either. The Hawks leading by 9. Williams with the ball, now guarded by Smart. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Gallinari outside. There's the pass to Battiston. Misses the three. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Atlanta. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Passes it to Collins. Kicks it to Young. 6 on the shot clock. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Some changes for Boston. Al Horford's checked in for Williams. Tatum comes in for Gallinari. And it's Brown in for Malcolm Brogdon. And then for Atlanta, Hunter comes in for Kevin Knox. And Murray's subbed in for Williams. Smart finds Brown. And here is Tatum. Inside, Smart, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Smart's got 4 points this quarter.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special.
Here's Young. It's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Boston on D, 11-point game. Smart passes to Tatum. Here's Horford. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And Tatum is all about doing what's best for the team. Superb as a ball mover in terms of finding his teammates.
And Al Horford no good on that one.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And Young kicks to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. He squares up and sinks it. Murray's got 10 points.
With the lift Murray gets on his jumper, he can get a clean look from mid-range at any time.
Brown outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Shots good from Young.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Now Smart. Outside Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there. Does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Good on the second free throw.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Young passes to Murray. Down low, here's Capella. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And he comes up with the deuce. Tatum's got 5 now.
And how about the determination on Tatum's face on that one there? The D had no chance. This kid is just too polished when he gets it down low.
Murray, no good. Celtics trail by 9. Pass to Horford. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
A lot of basketball comes down to recognizing mismatches and taking advantage of them like he did.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. Leading by 6. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. 5th is Jaylen Brown.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
So it's the Hawks now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Tatum on the wing. Capella covering. Denied. He sends it right off the glass. Takes a 3. And that one's good. Hunter's got 7.
At 6'7", Hunter, nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
Smart up top. 5 points in the game.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Celtics have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. The first free throw is good.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
The Monsters checked in for Clint Capella. He's off on the second.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Pulling up off the bounce, just another tool Young uses to create separation.
Outside, Smart. He kicks it to Horford. Pass to Tatum. From the arc. That one's good. Just his 3rd make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
The players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Offensive rebound. The Monster passes to Hunter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Smart.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The The free throw drops for Hunter. White, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And so he's able to get one of two.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
White up top, defended by Young. White the pass to Battister. Out to White, just 3 to shoot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Hunter, good, and the assist goes to Murray. And now a 12-point Hawks lead.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
And entertaining as always. Bill, thank you so much for stopping by. We always appreciate your time.
Thank you. Just, I don't want to do any Celtic games. Can you not do that? I don't want to see that team. Let's do the other teams.
And, Steve, you get the sense that no NBA topic is off limits when you talk to Bill Simmons.
He gets the discussion going, whether you agree or disagree with him. That's part of what makes sports fun, having those debates. And sometimes we get to see the players in the debate on the court.
Free throw good from Brown.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
And Brown drops them both. Here's Young. 13 points in the game. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Tatum's got it back down to single digits for Boston.
And he's on a good pace here for three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Here's Murray. The kick out to Young. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And that's now 17 points for Trae Young.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And there's the pass to Tatum. Off target from outside. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
16 seconds left here in the second. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Back to the action after this word.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoffs are happening, and we're happy to have you here for the halftime show. Looking at the Hawks, this is do or die for them tonight, and they're playing their hearts out. They built a nice lead for themselves, and if they can put together another half like the one they just played, this series may not be ending here in Game 6. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Atlanta played?
Well, I like it, Ernie, because they're just not settling for outside shots. You know, that part of the game is pretty when it's going in. We've seen plenty of teams try that and fail. Got to have a balanced approach. And tonight, they found a ton of success inside. Basketball and championships are won inside out. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so in the game for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Murray out there with Young. And it's the monster in at the center position. A steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Hunter. They get it back. Celtics trail by 11. Here's Tatum. Here's baddest one. And yes, it's good. Baddest one's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Celtics. The Hawks shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They're putting on a clinic offensively. But they recovered. Offensive rebound. Here's Hunter. And they convert at last on attempt number 3. Hunter's got 12 in the game. Boston's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Smart kicks to Brown. Smart with the ball. He has 6. Horford finds Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got his 3rd assist on the night. Smart against Young. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. The Hawks working the ball around. Murray dishes to Young. Shot clock at 5. Buries it from three-point range. Young's got 20 points.
This kid knows when to shoot, when to drive, and when to kick. Trae Young has been out of this world tonight.
Outside Tatum. Here's Brown. 14 points for him. Trae. Tatum with another miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Drills it from outside. 17 points in the game.
And he's on his way to putting up a big two-point total.
Pass it to the monster. Murray outside. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. The monster passes to come. It's Young on the wing. A shot, no good. Good work defensively by Horford. Brown tried.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for the baddest one. Alinari comes in for Al Horford. And Brogdon subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Here's Murray. He's got 10. Outside Collins. Poked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Boston making a switch here. Celtics trail by 6. Now here's Smart. He has 6. Here's baddest one. Now the dish to Smart. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Tatum. Rebound by the Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now here's Hunter. Guarded by Tatum. And it's blocked. And here comes Brown. Leading the fast break. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
And you got to love how seriously Brown takes his ability to score. He has the green light to fire from just about anywhere on the court.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Collins. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. And the Hawks with possession here. They lead by 4. Williams against Smart. Right side, Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Hard to keep up with Lou Williams' quickness. Draws a crazy amount of fouls.
The Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw missing.
Another thing coaches love about Williams, he's a high percentage free throw shooter who gets to the line often.
And he's good on the second. And Boston has possession. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Williams against Smart. High post shot. Atlanta with the rebound. The Monsters got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And it goes down 2 points. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
Not many guys change end to end faster than Lou. Hard to match up with in the open floor.
A new 14 for Boston. Outside Tatum. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Back to Murray. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 9-point Hawks lead.
A tough cover because Murray thrives in the pick and roll. He can beat you with the shot or the pass.
Brown against Murray. Brown outside. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Tatum. Rebound Atlanta. The Monsters got rebound number 12 here already in the game. kicks to Capella. Here's the monster. No good with the triple.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's Tatum. Misses in close.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
And Hunter over to help. This ball movement by Boston. Smart. That one's good from the corner. He's got 8.
Yeah, Smart, a dominant player in a number of ways, but consistency with the jumper, I think it put him over the top.
Here's Murray. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Boston the other way. Down low. He's covered by Murray. That shot wide open. Tatum's got 20 points.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Tatum against Murray. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
White, he's checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Hunter. And White kicks to Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Here's Murray. It's blocked. Brown against Williams. Out to White. To the paint. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, you got to really do a better job on Tatum once he gets all the way up. Excellent at fighting his way through the defense there and still able to convert.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Now a timeout called by Boston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Earning all rookie first-team honors after a brilliant first year, Tatum quickly became a fan favorite.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
On defense, Boston. They trail by 1. Pass to the monster. The kick out to Williams. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
To the inside, baddest one. Gets to the ring for 2 with the D all over him. Baddest one's got 12 in the game. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game, and he makes that one.
Every time I see Murray, I'm reminded that he has a lot of moves around the cup.
Brown kicks to Horford. White, wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. White's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Murray dishes to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
White the pass to Horford. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And Tatum is clever when he's in attack mode. Great at beating defenders to the basket.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. Molinari, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Capella. He's got 8. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's the monster, guarded by Tatum. Count the basket. 12 points for the monster.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Boston's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. White looking around. Molinari outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
The Hawks trail by 3. And here's Bogdanovich. They double him at home. Hits the mark. Murray against Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Murray, no good. Celtics leading by 3. White the pass to Horford. It counts, and the foul. That's on Lou Williams.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
For Boston, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Brown. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Young's checked in. Free throw dropped for Al Horford. The Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Capella. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Capella. The monster passes to Young. And it's good for 2. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
Down low, there's Williams, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Collins checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Knox comes in for Lou Williams.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid who really picks things up quickly.
Outside Collins. Dishes it to Young. The 10-footer. Here's Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the line for him here. That's good from Capella. No good on the second free throw. Boston leading by 6. Molinari passes to White. He kicks it to Horford. Unloads. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for Atlanta. The pass to Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Hawks have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them. And he makes the first. Hunter's checked in for Knox. And so Bogdanovic nails both of them. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And Al Horford, no good on that one. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And that one falls for White. And both free throws good for White.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
White against Young. Clock at 4. This one for 3. They get it back. Capella. Good work defensively by Horford. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, A terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Williams. Horford is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's White in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. Young's shot is off.
Trying to shoot himself. Out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Gallinari outside. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Offline with his 3. The Hawks trail by 6. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Williams scanning the floor. Gallinari outside, and stolen by Bogdanovich. For the finish, rips down the breakaway slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Monsters checked in for the Hawks. And that one falls for White.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And both free throws good for White.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Here's Young, and the shot is good. Young's got 24 points.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Now White. He feeds it to Gallinari. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Hunter with it. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Horford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From deep, Gallinari. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 6. Pass to the Monster. Outside, Bogdanovich. That shot off. Good D by Brogdon. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Pass to Horford. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Collins.
All the officials are all over that one.
That's good from Horford. And the Hawks making a change here. Murray's checked in. So Horford gets 2.
And making the most of their opportunities at the line here in the second half.
Young taking his time here. Floats one. Chalk up 2 there. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Right the pass to Brogdon. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. It's Gallinari on top of the key. Over Hunter. And that one hits back iron. And Murray's got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside Collins. Now the pass to the monster. Kicks it to Young. And he lays it straight in. Now just a 4-point Celtic lead. Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And here's Gallinari outside. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
The Hawks trail by 7. Young with no one around. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Gallinari passes to White. To the middle. Shoots a fader. Here's Williams. Got a piece of it. Young against White. Shots good from Young.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Celtics leading by 5. Brogdon outside. Pass to Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside White. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Baddest ones checked in for Robert Williams. Tatum comes in for Gallinari. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Smart subbed in for Derek White. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Clint Capella with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Hawks provided us with some information. He told me that he's had to go through some bandages to slow the bleeding, but that it is just a minor cut on his head. Hopefully he won't be out too long, but if he can't play, you know he'll be supporting his guys from the bench as they try to get to the NBA Finals. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Outside, Smart. To the left side wing. Horford has a wide open look. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 5th assist in this one. Now here's Murray. Passes it to the Monster. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. The Monsters got 4 points in the quarter.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Here's Smart. Brown outside. Pass to Battister. Shoots. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Murray. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Brown. Inside, goes up, and finished off by Brown.
And Brown runs the floor like a freight train at 225 pounds. He's a mammoth that wrecks defenses in transition.
Here's Young. Here's Collins. The pass to the Monster. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. The Monsters got 10 points in just the second half. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. 4-point game. He dishes it to Tatum. And Hunter over to help. Here's Baddest one. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Tatum against Murray. This is it to the Monster. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And that's 20 points for the Monster.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Up top, Tatum. Pass to Battister. Fader on the way. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Collins wide open, he fires. And again, it's Atlanta.
And we've talked about Collins becoming a go-to scorer. Important points right there.
Smart against Young. To the inside. Horford kicks to Smart. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Al Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Hawks trailing. Robbed up there for Collins, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Monster. Atlanta calls timeout. presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The Monsters checked in for the Hawks. He kicks to Collins. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
And here's Smart. Outside Tatum. The pass to Bannister. Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. The Monsters got his 16th rebound on the night. Murray with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Collins, good.
Known for his play in and around the post. Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
Young against Smart. To the middle. Here's Pettis one, and it is flushed down with a nice jam. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Young against Smart. And Young, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 32 points.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
And here's Gallinari outside. Atlanta with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Takes the three. Young's shot is off. Boston trailing. And Young comes over to help. Passes it to Bannister. So here's Gallinari. He's guarded by Collins. Good!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now Young. Pass to the Monster. It's up a three. No good, and just his third miss against 13 tries. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 29 seconds left in the fourth. seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smart against Young. Six on the shot clock. From deep, Collins misses the tray. The monster, and it's blocked. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a three-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
And here's Collins from outside. And Boston with the rebound. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Young with
Incredible.
He's loving it. Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
That's it. They've won the series.
And you can see the elation on their faces. Not just happiness, but pure excitement to be headed to the NBA Finals.
A tremendous opportunity now, just 4 wins away from a championship.
Yeah, and so close. I mean, they can practically taste it right now, but it's not going to be easy. Those next 4 wins are going to be the most difficult of the season if they can get them. But no matter what happens, I think the accomplishment of winning the conference championship is something this franchise and its fans will always remember.
And they'll represent the East in a final series that's mere days away. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.